What's up, my fellow Doncicians? I'm the Lucky Show. Welcome to this special bonus edition of the Luka Show, the one about Luka versus Zion. Let me first say thank you to all the subscribers who participated in the Egg Hunt Challenge. That was my last video. Congratulations to the winner, Callie Hu. Callie Hu wins a Luka rookie card numbered 7/49 out of Chronicles Marquee. That card is headed your way. Congrats once again. Now, if you missed that video, I would seriously consider stop this video right now to watch that video, because that is where I explain to you guys exactly how the Egg Hunt Challenge works. Now, why is that important? Because the Egg Hunt Challenge is back on, guys, starting this episode. Let me move my hand. Starting this episode, and over the next 3 episodes total, you guys are going to be gathering up all the eggs, and when I upload that 3rd video, first subscriber to post the correct word or phrase or sentence, I don't know, I might get really tricky with it, guys, it's going to be the winner, and we'll choose one of these jerseys, one of these beautiful Luka jerseys, not the Stoy jersey, not the Stoy jersey, that's Percy, but one of these Luka jerseys will be yours. That's right, the Egg Hunt Challenge is here, and it's here to stay. It's going to be a staple of the channel. I hope you guys like it. It's just a fun way to have an interactive experience with the show. All right, let's get back to the subject matter for this episode, and it is Luka versus Zion, but now we're looking at the National Treasures RPAs. If you guys didn't know, National Treasures is out. FOTL was last week. That's a whole nother beast. $50,000 starting point, Dutch auction, fell to $7,500. Hobby out this week. What does this all mean? Basically, it means Zion RPAs are hitting the market. Let's take a look at one of the first ones to hit the market. And you know what? It's a beautiful card. It's a gorgeous design. I'm a big fan of National Treasures. The big Zion has a great image here. The real story is that this card is at $100,000 with less than a day to go. You guys, when you watch this video, the auction will probably be over. Still, $100,000 is a shocking dollar amount, and obviously in the day and age we live in terms of this hobby, it's hard to say what to believe, right? We've seen a lot of crazy shill bidding to the moon. We've seen some of Zion's, contenders draft autos being shilled up to 6 figures and not being paid for. So let's be cautious in terms of putting a value just now on that card. We'll see if it gets paid for and just put where it ends up. But there is an official sale to report. That's the value that I'm going to be looking at today. And it's from a breaker who bought his own spot because he couldn't fill it for the Pelicans. And it turned out to be a great move for him, because he hit a Zion RPA to 99 and reportedly sold it for $75,000. So let's use that $75,000 as the current value for that Zion, right? $75,000. And then now let's take a look at, not this card again, Luka's last RPA sale. And this is it right here. It sold for $35,800. GS9. Still, right? $75,000, $35,000. What's going on exactly? Why the discrepancy? And we say why the discrepancy because Luka and Zion rookie cards over these last several months are very comparable, right? If you look at some of their bread and butter products, let's say Prism Silver PSA 10, you have Luka at $3,000 his last sale, Zion at $2,900, very comparable. So you head in here, now we see a raw Zion at $75,000 and a Luka BGS9, where normally it's pretty comparable with a raw, is at $35,000. Why exactly? Now, I have a few reasons, and feel free to agree or disagree with me. What I think is going on right now is, first, Zion's RPA to 99 is clearly the shiny new toy in the hobby. And there are a lot of people who have returned to the hobby because of Zion with deep pockets, and this is the card they've been targeting, right? National Treasures is the king of high-end, and this is the creme de la creme of rookie cards you can chase, and people have been waiting for it, and we just saw an image of that card. It is a really beautiful card. It meets expectations when you see it. Zion's got great patches on his cards, great image, maybe minus the FOTL image. But overall, people are satisfied And so there is a level of frenzy, right? There is this level of excitement and buzz that you have with one of these early cards to come out on the market. I account maybe 25-30% of the increased value because of that excitement, that first card hitting the market, but it doesn't explain why it's over 2x, right? So what is the other part of this equation? I think it's really a flaw in logic of comparing it to a BGS 9, right? If we go back, let's take a look at that. If you look at the subgrades, this card is firmly cemented as a BGS 9 and a PSA, it's not going to gem. It's not going to be a PSA 10. This is not a crossover candidate. So the buyer of this card knew exactly what he was getting, a mint copy of the card, which, by the way, there's no problem with. Mints are very nice cards, but we know the difference between a 9 and a 9.5. So then you look at, normally 9s can be compared to raws, but what's happening right now is these are the first cards to come out, right? So when they're raws and the first ones to come out, especially with modern cards, buyers have this belief that the card is going to gem, right? It has strong chances of gem, right? So that belief factors into the way they value the card. So during these first few months, we're going to see a lot of RPAs coming out, fresh from boxes, fresh from breaks. People are going to put more value that they have a higher chance of getting a gem mint than, let's say, 8, 9, 10 months down the line, right? If a Luka raw came to the market right now, no one's thinking like, ooh, this is a chance to get a gem mint at a raw. Although it happens occasionally. I think it happened maybe 5, 6 months ago. But typically people are thinking, it's been cracked out, or it really was cracked out, or it's just not in the greatest shape. And that's why they didn't get it graded. So right now we are in a spot where there's this sweet spot where cards are being, these first Zion cards, RPAs, are being viewed at as almost like, how do I describe it? Like a BGS 9.4, right? Or like a PSA 9.8. This is more than just a raw. It's a raw plus because of that potential to get gem mint. The belief that they can get gem mint is so high that it's factored in, built in to their value. So I think the more appropriate thing to compare right now, probably in this next month or two, will be Zion's raws compared to Luka's 9.5s. Now, obviously, we don't have a whole lot of 9.5 sales, but in the community, we've heard of sales in that $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 range. So I do think that's the better comp here, looking at these first few months of Zion raws compared to the 9.5s. I do feel a few months down the line that there's going to be more of that process of them merging the same condition card as there's more time away from release. Anyways, that's my take. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. The eggs are back at it. I don't know how many are in this episode, but again, over the next 3 episodes, the egg hunt is back. Hope you guys enjoy this. Peace out.